Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. You saw the title, I went to England and I went especially to London. So first of all, let me tell you that it was a small personal trip. It wasn't a trip for FTE, so I did not plan on doing any video about this. But at the end of the trip, I was like, gosh, it's my first time and there's just so many things I want to share with you. So many things I want to talk about. I want to, I experienced and I just want to share. So I looked at the pictures and videos I took, as a tourist. And I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna sit down, talk about it, and I'm gonna share with you some of this photograph and stuff that I took. I just did on a quick memo of the stuff that I wanted to mention and to keep this video organized. So first of all, we took the plane, we arrived at Stansted Airport, something like that. I have no idea how you pronounce it. And we took the National Express to go to Victoria. It was great because we could see the countryside and a part of England that, as a tourist, when you stay at a hotel, you usually stay around London. So it was a great first thing to see, And the first thing we did when we arrived was to eat fish and chips, of course. We ate at a restaurant near Victoria, I think, and it was amazing. It was really good. There is so many different fishes to choose from on the menu. We're like, oh wow, what's that? It was very new. And we loved it. It was really nice. Let me tell you, what are we going to start with? Let me talk to you about Camden Town and the Camden Market, which is my favorite place we've been to in this small trip, and it's just a beautiful place. It is amazing, and if you don't know it's here, you just don't see it because it's like a hidden space and hidden places, and there's a lot of stalls with food and people. And it's like a small world in London, and it's pretty, it's beautiful, it's lively. And there's a lot of stuff there, and wow, I really remember this moment we had there because it was nice. And we ate really great food too. People were nice there, and we took our time. We drank tea too, and we were looking at some point. We were like at an upstairs stuff, so we were looking at the market from above, drinking our tea, and it was really nice to just observe the life, and the people, going around and eating and speaking all those different languages. It was really a nice moment at that time. Then we did a lot of stuff, a lot of gardens, a lot of parks, especially the city of Westminster, Kensington Gardens and Palace with the Lady Diana. I think it was their memorial, which is beautiful. Big Ben is very pretty. I wasn't expecting Big Ben to be that pretty, so it was nice. We did also the Carnaby street, which was really pretty and really colorful. We did also Chinatown, which I loved. It was very beautiful with all those red lanterns and all those shops and food that looks just delicious. And we also went to library, but I wasn't expecting the library to be that big. I've never seen that many books in a store before. The library was 6 levels, 6 different levels, and as a sixth one, there is actually a place to drink some hot chocolate if you want. And there we met actually a Canadian retired teacher. She was really nice. She talked a little bit of French, so it was a nice encounter. She was lovely. It was really nice. We also tried some donuts at some point. It was great. We didn't try the one at Dunkin' Donut because I think there is only one in London and we were too far away at that time. So we tried one at Donut Time, and it was great. It was amazing. They all looked very good, but we chose a red one. It was amazing. I ate too much. So let me tell you something, guys. I had such a hard time understanding the first day British people. I was like, oh my goodness, this is just so hard. The way they talk, I'm not used to. you know, I always listen to American stuff, I guess, and this is why it was really hard. I make people repeat a lot of time. After a few days, I mean, we only stayed like 3 or 4 days, but yeah, I guess the after was a little better, but I still made people repeat a lot. But well, it is what it is, you know. It was pretty new to me. It was also hard because in London there's a lot of Indian people, and the Indian accent is so hard for me, and also a lot of Polish people, you know, working, and the Polish accent is also pretty hard for me, so it wasn't helping. But anyway, let's talk about food. First of all, food is hell expensive. Like, why is it so expensive? You're gonna say, yeah, Mary, it's like Paris. No, it has nothing to do with the prices in Paris. It is way too expensive. Even like a bottle of water was like $3. I was like, yeah. So I saw a lot of Five Guys. I saw Dunkin' Donuts for the first time. I saw a lot of Tesco. I saw a lot of Costa, the coffee stuff. All the things that we don't have in France. That was nice seeing that for the first time in England. What did I wrote? Taco Bell too. We didn't try any of those places though. And we saw a lot of prêt-à-manger, which is actually a French name. There are many of them everywhere, and so we wanted to try this out just by curiosity. It looked just so bad, the food in there, so we didn't try any in the end. I think on the second day we tried a hot dog, and it was the best hot dog I've ever ate, guys. It was delicious, tremendously delicious. We had a Polish waiter at this restaurant. He was just so nice, like, really nice guy, you know, really nice one. And yeah, the hot dog was just amazing. Like, it had a lot of different stuff, and you know, if your ears are working, I'm sorry, this is my neighbors doing some work. And we also tried really good burgers at a great British burgers place. It was actually this name, and it was really nice. So overall, the food was really expensive, honestly, but it was really flavor and really tasteful. I would say even more in what I am used to eating in France. So you know, it's great. Let's talk about the transport then. We actually rode the train, the metro, the buses, different buses. So it was great. We got to try a lot of stuff. We got to try the double bus stuff, and we got to be, you know, at the you know, like the upper stuff, and then sitting in the front of the glass. So it was really nice because we could see everything, and it's a good experience to do that. And I was really happy that we were able to be at this specific place. So it was nice. The train, metro, subway, underground, I don't know how you say that, system is really well done in London. Let's just say that. It is quite expensive though, but it is very well done, and we didn't struggle too much to go where we wanted to go. So it was nice. Then just a little fact, when we arrived, you know, we actually changed, you know, to have some cash, and the money is so beautiful. I was like, what? Like, let me, oh yeah, it's actually just on here. Like, I was like, yeah, your cash is beautiful. And like, look at that. It's like, it's even like, you can see my hands behind. And so I asked the guy, like, has your money been that beautiful all that time? And he said, no, we actually changed a few months ago. And so he showed me other cash stuff. I was like, okay, it's different. It was similar to us, to French euros, to euros. And yeah, but I found your money very beautiful. Even those ones, like it's nice. So it was just a fact. I was happy with the money, I guess. Coming during spring was really a nice idea. It was actually pretty spontaneous. We just wanted to finally spend some time together, so we thought, let's just go to London. And coming during spring was amazing because you see everything. Every garden is beautiful, blooming, and the trees are very green, the grass is also beautiful, and there's a lot of babies too. There are a lot of babies. And that was just really nice to see all this life coming, you know, together, this life. And yeah, and also the squirrels. Let's talk about the squirrels in London. They're just not shy at all. they're like checking on you if you have like nuts or not. So I faked, actually, I think I have a video of that. I faked having a nuts on my hand and to have a squirrel approach me, you know. It worked, but he or she came like 3 times just to make sure it wasn't, you know, a nut. And then you know, he or she went away, but it was nice. It was my first time being that. Actually, no, it was not my first time, but yeah, my first time being that close to an adult squirrel. I have some fun facts that I wanted to share with you. Yeah, first of all, why the bus stops are backwards? Why? I don't get it, especially because in some streets, some bus stops are just not backwards. I don't know. So if you know why, I would love to understand why some bus stops are backwards. It was fun. The people in London are very kind. Each time we ate somewhere, they always ask for food allergies, which was the first. Nobody asked that in France. I mean, I've never been to a place where they asked this. So I was like, you know, no, we don't have any food allergies, but it was nice for them to. I mean, I guess maybe it's because the country takes responsibility for that. I don't know, but yeah, it was interesting. Oh, well, yeah, I tried Amazon Fresh for the first time. It is a nice experience. You just beep your phone, and then you just take whatever you want and you get out without going to the cashier stuff. It was nice. We ended up just taking a bottle of water because it was just way too expensive. Anything was expensive, actually. Everything was expensive. But yeah, it was interesting. We don't have Amazon Fresh in France, or maybe in Paris, but I'm not really aware of it. So it was nice to you know, to try that out. Yeah, overall the architecture is a lot of brick, which we have in northern France, but it's you know, it's very regional. So it had a lot of charms to the city, I think, and it was nice to see this big difference, walking around a lot of buildings built like this. It was nice. Yeah, and finally we stopped at a weird shop, which has a lot of teddy bears, or you know, like a lot of animals, and actually downstairs they have a restaurant or a bar, whatever it is, and everything is made around the animals or zoo stuff, and it was really nice. I've never been to a kind of, I think it was animal themed bar, something like this. It was great, you know, because you know the animals were moving. They were fake, but they were moving. There was some very specific sounds and music, and it was good and very cool. And also we met. I mean, one of the guy working there was Albanian, and he was really nice. It was just, I mean, actually in those just 3 or 4 days, we met many people that were not British, but living there and working there, and so nice, and really nice encounters, and it was great. Like really, like even the British people we talked to, I mean, I asked a lot of directions to bus drivers and all, and I mean, I remember a black guy, he was just so cool, and I was like, yeah, you got this, and I was like, yeah, I got this. You know, it was really nice encounters. And then I just remember that, yeah, people there are very nice. I mean, you know, maybe because I'm French people don't speak that kindly to me. I don't know, maybe I should fake being a stranger. I don't know, I mean, a foreigner. But yeah, it was nice. It was just nice. So I've been talking for a long time now, so I'm probably gonna stop. Let me just check if I mentioned everything I wanted to. Overall, it was a really nice trip, especially for my boyfriend and I, because we finally got some time together. And you know, away, we didn't bring any of our computer or camera stuff, so we didn't work at all, and we were just here for each other. So it was nice, and especially in a new environment. And as you know, as for a personal experience, London is very nice. I want to go back. I want to do some stuff. We did some tourist stuff, of course, National Gallery, gardens, memorials, and it was nice. And I can't tell you everything. I can't show you everything, but I think it's a city that has, London especially, a lot of history, and you know, we've been only to London and around, but I mean, I love to go to Liverpool or to even like, you know, Scotland and go back to Ireland, because those countries that are in the north, I think they have a lot of things that are interesting to discover and to explore. Places and people and stories and, you know. There's so many things I want to add, I want to share, I want to talk, I want to explain, I want to go into details. But, you know, I mean, this video is going to be an hour long, so I'm going to stop here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the recordings that I do and that I did and that I put on this video and what I shared with you guys. I hope you liked it. Tell me if you are not an English person, so living in England, but you went there for, you know, I don't know, work, tourist stuff, whatever. Tell me your stories, tell me your experiences, tell me what you thought about it, because it's so interesting to, you know, to have your point of view. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you this Saturday for another video, and till then, take care. Bye.